Hi there, students. Blemish. A blemish, a noun, or to blemish as a verb. Okay, to me the word blemish makes me think of a beautiful shiny surface, and then there's one mark right in the middle of it. That's a blemish. So a blemish, a small mark or a scratch or something that makes the appearance of something less perfect. It makes it less attractive. So a blemish is some sort of imperfection or flaw that makes something less fantastic than it was. A scandal could blemish somebody's reputation. To spoil their good reputation. There are many people that are worried about skin blemishes, just small defects on their skin. So I've been going through all these different words, a blemish, an imperfection, a flaw, etc. I think a fault and an imperfection, these are more general. They talk about anything that is wrong with something, any type of deficiency or shortcoming. A defect gives us the idea of something that affects something structurally or stops it from working. Yeah, so if there's a defect, the nuance is that it's not going to work or it's going to break. And then a flaw normally has the idea of something that's hidden. Yeah, it's some sort of hidden defect that you don't notice but might have serious consequences. There could be a flaw in a theory. But a blemish is just a slight little imperfection. The painting looked beautiful, but there were one or two blemishes on the surface. So it was blemished. It was made less perfect. And this is the idea of to blemish. It can be a moral defect or a character flaw, yes, a blemish on his perfect reputation. Yeah, this tarnished his reputation, his character. It made him seem less. There is not a single blemish on his record. Yeah, I want this to be perfect. Not even the smallest blemish do I want to see. Okay, so this blemish, it's to be spoiled by a noticeable imperfection, to mar, if you like. There were burn marks in the surface of the table which blemished its wonderful shiny appearance. The performance was blemished when he made one serious mistake which cost him dearly. Okay, a blemish, but more normally a blemish is something very, very minor. The government have achieved wonderful things in this area. However, there are some blemishes, small details that they got wrong. There are some blemishes to what they did. Okay, so to a blemish, an imperfection. Yeah, particularly this with a skin blemish. People want to make their skin absolutely perfect. The day was wonderful with, I think the only blemish to the day was just a little bit of rain at the last moment, but by then everyone was going home. So it was a small, insignificant blemish. Notice as well, to blemish is a regular verb. The marks blemished the surface. He has blemished his reputation. Now, what about formality? I think I'd probably give this a 6 in formality. I think you could probably use it informally, but I might use the verb to spoil. Yeah, this spoiled his reputation, it blemished his reputation. And as to origin, well, there's a French word blémir, talking about to make pale, to injure, to wound, to bruise. And then there's a Proto-Germanic word, blasaz, meaning white or pale. So white, or a white spot, and maybe a white spot on a black sheet, that's a blemish. Yeah, so a blemish, a small imperfection, something that makes something less perfect, less brilliant, or a character flaw or something like that. Notice the opposite, blemishless, flawless. Yeah, and as an adjective as well, blemished, a blemished tabletop, a blemished reputation. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating. I hope there were no blemishes in the video. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Blemish.